first job, though. Core role, finding a line-out target, and that's exactly what she does in the form-off for Theresa. And Canada just look to flex the muscles early, take on Australia up front as they get into their work and the variety they have in their game. Peltier will bring it away and goes blindside, but is scragged to ground by her opposite Savvy Wood, scooped up by Djougang, who just shoves one away. Canada driven back in the tackle, leaning over the top. And now through the hands, Canada looking to stretch. There's Cosley, sevens player, remember, got good speed as Caroline Crosley, lays it back for Djougang. Here's Asia, Hogan-Rochester, clear run to the line with the twinkling toes of Asia, Hogan-Rochester. What a start for Canada and their flying left winger.
That's what world-class sides do. They take their opportunities. It was a brilliant break initially from Crosley down the short side. And Hogan-Rochester knows how to finish. Here it is, ball in two hands, backs herself, goes through the gap. A great cover tackle from Stewart initially, but the quick recycling, Sophie Djougang in there, hits Hogan-Rochester, knows that she's got the pace on the outside to finish. What a start from Canada.
Adjust and add some excitement and add some flair. Riley. Was that obstruction?
No hands!
Did Djougang change her line?
Push back, Blue!
The referee happy that didn't have any fault in what happened there. Corey Fallon, that's from the side. Bigot stolen. Good. And they've got the full open width to play with. Only Amy Cokayne is there. Calling. And it's a foot race. Grisez versus Kokayne. Grisez still going. Grisez with the slightest of changes of direction has run more than 70 meters to score the second for France.
Only as the French can do. From defence, meters out from your own line. There's the rip. Was she onside? Was that ball out? No one over the ball, so that's play on.
Set! Now! It's coming!
Harris on the feed, trying to get momentum on it. Janse van der Rensburg was flattered. She's under pressure. And the ball's gone into the hands of Theresa Setefanu, who uses her footwork. Theresa Setefanu.
Great in the background. We just need to make sure that black 9 is not offside.
It's come off of the hand. And Setefanu equalises for the Blackburns.
Well, two things you can control, attitude and effort. And that's what Maya Joseph showed at the base of the scrum. Look at the number 9. She goes to the left-hand side. Right hand as we see it. That's the effort. And this is going to be the result. Setefanu with another Rugby World Cup try.
Yeah, well, they're just checking to make sure that Maya Joseph was onside. And that's going to be a second World Cup try for Theresa Setefanu. At Exeter in Sandy Park, goes short. And Stacey Walker gets under it. And Stacey Walker offloads, and immediately out of the half-time, the Black Ferns come out and want to strike and attack early. Liana Michaela, too, who was denied a try in the first half, gets through. Georgia Ponsonby caught around the neck by Danal Lochner. Referee happy that it wasn't intentional. Now they want to try and spread it out wide and get a score within the first 30 seconds of the second half. The Springbok women have to try and manage it. Renee Holmes. She started us off with the short kickoff, the short restart. And Renee Holmes gets her second try for this World Cup.
That's what I was talking about, tempo. That's what New Zealand played at. That's a good clean-up. That's a good pick-up from Veliko. And then Ponsonby right down the middle of the park, sets it up brilliantly, makes a smart decision. They get there early to New Zealand, and numbers loaded to the left. Maya Kolani Roos takes it up, and then right now is where you get the...
To Moleka once more, surveys the option. Lovely little bit of footwork from Faisala Moleka this time.
Thank you. Back on safe.
Australia into Canadian territory, Talakai. Away it comes forward, picking out runners. Holson at first, receiver, heavy carry from Michaela Leonard into the body of Crossley. They've got numbers here, Australia, if they can release Desi Miller, and they can. The little flyer down Australia's left edge, and Australia hit back in much the same vein as Desiree Miller on the score sheet.
What a quality response from Australia. Some really good carries up the midfield. Really shorted up the Canada defence, and the opportunity on the outside, all starting with Maleka on the kick return. Got a bit of momentum, got a bit of go forward, and then the shifter pass here, House onto the outside of Chancellor, and then...
Got to get on side too, the Springbok women. Guala, Solonse's mate. The ball's been left behind, and now it's scrappy on the ground, and Maya Roos has got it over it. She's the first one in. Turnover ball for the Black Ferns. Demant, Waka, Renee Holmes coming from behind, and now Woodman-Wickliffe to Aisha Letienga. She's quick, she's strong. Back on the inside to Woodman-Wickliffe.
Nope.
The Springbok women spoke about it in the week. They want to test themselves against the best. That's what they're doing at the moment. Joseph, and that's from an offside position, Olusindiso boy, so have the penalty advantage. Woodman-Wickliffe using a bit of her footwork. Back onto the inside to Georgia Miller. Georgia Miller's got Braxton Sorensen-McGee, and Braxton Sorensen-McGee gets two.
Well, New Zealand have lifted, haven't they, out of the half. They've got a rev up, that's for sure. But down that far side, here's the pressure at line-out time. They come through. Good tackle by Veliko. They put pressure on. New Zealand committed at the breakdown. Maika Vanakolani Roos gets the turnover, and from there they had numbers loaded. And again, Braxton Sorensen-McGee is A1.
Braxton Sorensen-McGee can do a backflip from a standing start. I wonder how many more tries she's going to have to score before we see that celebration at this Rugby World Cup.
Not yet. Australia again putting in a couple of good shots on defence, and allows Hulse with that good boot to go down to Tessier. Canada's captain winding up once more, punching through the line and then floating a ball over the top forward to Goody. Through the hands they go, onto the edge for Simon. She's got Corrigan with it. Alysha Corrigan close to the line and just, yes, over. Centimetres in it. And Alysha Corrigan gets Canada's second.
What an incredible try and a brilliant finish from Corrigan. How good was that? The shift of ball, the handling. I think it was Crossley that gave the last pass to the outside under so much pressure to get that ball away. But the lovely hands. Canada have a mindset.
They've been well entertaining, the Springbok women. Laura Bayfield steals that one and picks the pocket of the South Africans. Now they go through the hands. It's soft, it's beautiful, it's skills under pressure that work. Portia Woodman-Wickliffe, Renee Holmes, completely unmarked. Renee Holmes gets two, and that is the 9th try for the Black Ferns today.
Oh, you just got to admire the micro skills in this whole movement from New Zealand. Renee Holmes comes up a little bit gammy. Look at this. Bayfield, just a one-on-one. A Bremner it was. But look at this passing, just through the hands. You don't have to always do these missed passes. Through the hands, the ball will always beat the player if you execute it well, and that's a prime example of that. Hit holes.
Yeah, I definitely think foundations have been laid, belief's been instilled there, but they need more time together, more games, more opportunities to play. But they've certainly got
Canada going to play, that's for sure, as Paquin comes away. Oh, that is vintage Karen Paquin. 4th Rugby World Cup, 38 years of age, a veteran of this team, back in the side after a couple of years away, and she seals it with a bow.
Just look at every single teammate coming in. The great ball right to the top of the lineup, right at the top of the tree. Bukaboon, little tip, that angle back inside, but the footwork to outtake the 10. I mean, Paquin, we know that she's been a 7th player. She's extremely quick, and she's relevant with that veteran sign on it. She has still got all the pace to play with.
Well, we remember the try she scored in the semi-final against...
Crouch! Bind!
Ohio feeds, and it's stable. A lot of runners in motion, and Renee Holmes straightens, gets the offload to Vaha'akolo on the inside, and Vaha'akolo still on her feet, and Katelyn Vaha'akolo should have never been allowed through that defense. But Katelyn Vaha'akolo has come up and written her name up in lights.
The celebration from the young ones, and deservedly so. The exclamation mark on a fantastic performance from New Zealand. Renee Holmes gets the back balls, a great carry, but look at 22, comes on the outside, receives the ball there, and Katelyn Vaha'akolo runs violent through the South African defence and gets...
Slow ball this time for the Red Roses, and eventually Breach will dig it out. Pops it up for Maud Muir. Muir spins out a one tackle, still going as Muir. And now Gallagher. England looking for their first points in a match. Around comes Kelsey. Clifford, 2 last start, and she's over here. Kelsey Clifford gets her 4th try of the tournament, and England's first to the quarterfinal under the post.
Well, it's a repeat of last week, Vicky. Under the post, Clifford delivers. Just quality from England there. The speed of ball. Everybody has sent the little tips away from the contact, just changing the point of contact. The little half step just gives England that momentum.
Knowing this noise would come, big throw for Skildon. And this time they do go well. Bank a ball, but it falls to Rosie Gallagher, swooping upon it. And now Hunt looks for Telling. Telling over. Buries the head. And England capitalise on Scotland's mistakes with the understated Morwenna Telling on the score sheet.
Morwenna Telling, she's been excellent this Rugby World Cup. Back row last week, slips into the centre, but it's the reactions from England, the great work from Zoe Allcroft to be disruptive. Rosie Gallagher straight on the ball, recycles, and Sadia Kabaya helping her mate over.
We're going to play here, tap and go.
Keep it tight in front with the forwards. Tap from O'Dowd. Djougang's there. Djougang's going to have a snip. Djougang's going to have a taste. It wasn't to be for Sam Monahan, but it is to be for Linda Djougang.
Oh, and she likes the taste of it too, Layla. Look at it here. Nice header by Nevo Dowd. It was a good injection. There was no one there for France. Linda Djougang just rolls over. Look at the set piece. There's a quick clean. There's the...
Kokayne was denied not long ago. She's just short again. Hunt now for Telling. Goes low, hard, not quite there. England really pressing at the half-hour mark. Penalty advantage again for England. Muir might have, just squeezes it back. England's forwards going to work. Now Hunt looks to release out the back. Ball over the top for Abby Dow, all alone on the right-hand side of the field. And Abby Dow gets try number 49 of her career.
Well, so many players have put in their hand up. Scotland have got so condensed. And Abby Dow holding her wit on the outside. Zoe Allcroft got it all going. The speed that she got built up, she shouldn't be given that amount of time and space. And then the simple hands from Roomies, Holly Aitchison to Abby Dow in the corner. Lovely ball over the top. Set!
Riley feeds, stopped by Wafer, looking to get initial ascendancy, and now been asked to use it. They come to the open side. Higgins with the step. Riley, Wafer ducks her head down. Wafer still going. Riley, Brian gets on the outside shoulder, releases Flood. And Stacey Flood, who had a question mark over the rest of her Rugby World Cup, gets another one for the Irish.
Very, very professional from Ireland at the moment, getting in the right area. Set piece has been good. Nice pre-line footwork from Eve Higgins, and the forwards roll around the corner. Wafer hits it. Look how close she gets. There's the front foot ball. Look at the space to the left-hand side. All you need to do is soft hand.
To get this in and out. As England start to put a shove on, it's really messy, and then it's lost by Rhona Holden. England looking to counter quickly. Breach is going to be able to come and pick up the loose ball. Great skill on the ground, and then Jones throws herself at the Scottish defence. Great counter ruck, but it's still there now for telling. Gee, she's been busy, the number 4. Back it comes, Hunt, and then putting it through the hole. It's another double for Kelsey Clifford.
What a line again from Clifford. And the power to keep pushing through, bouncing off the tackles. Make Jones like a ping ball on the outside channels, but it's all from the mistakes from Scotland. And the reactions from England, just too good. A little inside tip, ping balling off the Scottish player, gets that momentum and the speed of ball. Morwenna yet again on another big carry. And just there, Natasha Hunt, little bit of footwork. Dangerous tackle.
Well, they wanted to go quickly, and Amy Barachon called them out. Maraso Vaha'akolo takes the tap and go. Djougang changes direction, the cut back onto the inside from Charlotte Escudero. Has she been held up? No! Charlotte Escudero gets France's first try in this third quarterfinal.
Oh, the yellow card, so tough to take for France. You can feel the vibes at the moment, the juices are flowing. And the momentum's theirs. See the ball set up.
They do try to attack, but Telling brings it down strongly. And a 25,000 at Ashton Gate roar on England. It's creeping towards the try line again. England's so hard to stop from this position. Scotland have done well to hold it out. It's still moving forward, and it's gone over. Sneaking around the corner, it's Amy Cokayne who comes up with it. Denied in the first half, not to be denied in the second.
Well, Scotland chose to compete there, which makes them really susceptible to the driving ball, getting that momentum, getting that connection. And England do so well just to stay patient. They can feel it creeping. See Scotland there going round to the left-hand side, and Amy Cokayne just keeping it.
Binds. Set.
It holds firm and comes out the back for Paquin. Goes herself, Lucy Paquin, then offload away. Good take from Harrison under pressure. England look now for Maddie Field-Nazi up to the 5-metre line. And around the corner they come again. Matthews with Gallagher on the shoulder. It's well read though by Gallagher and Thompson for Scotland. Paquin switches the point of attack. Ball back in field, back inside for Holly Aitchison. She's the one who usually pulls the strings. This time she's on the receiving end of a lovely ball inside. Holly Aitchison with the try.
A great pressure from England. Initially the forwards doing the work, some big carries, but then the quick change of direction. Zoe Harrison straight onto the field and making an impact and linking up with Holly Aitchison on that little inside tip.
But it found a target rather. And now Scotland roll up the sleeves up front. Madison goes. Gallagher, it goes to ground backwards. Says the referee. Almost blew it up, did she? Bonner. England looking for to hold out the Scottish side. Scotland wanting the final say. Madison whips it wide. Ball's gone backwards, still there though. Play on for Rhona. Here goes Rhona. Through one, through two, and over the line. Rhona scores for Scotland. One final flourish.
Well, it's an incredible moment for the team, all built up from that set piece. Up the middle from McGee. And in the work rate, look at the emotion. Look at what it means then to finish with a try, to finish on a positive note. Here it is, the big line break, trying to link up with Orr, but then steps back inside. How Rosie Gallagher is first to this breakdown. Sorry, it's Matthews that gets there. But just the patience, back to her feet, the leg drive, the footwork. Abby Ward can't stop her. Nor can Lucy Packer in the...
Do Canada. Hunt out the back for Perry, through the hands, quick hands, and all. Look at the numbers once more. Into the line, punching forward is Shell. Goes herself, finds Corrigan, ball spinning for Simons, and now Beltier. Keeping the ball alive, passes connecting, playing with such fluidity on attack. Quick pick, Paquin, rather Menon.
No, there's no tug of that ball.
And now Beltier for O'Donnell. Courtney O'Donnell just 5 metres short of the line. It's so fast, they just keep coming in waves with McKinley Hunt. Pick and go again, driving low and hard. Totosi almost over the line, just short. Menon was denied moments ago and will just be short again. Australia desperate on their line here. They've got an advantage. Peltier goes herself. It spills out the back. Now to Goody, who started it all, plonks it over the line.
Do you have a knock on there by 9?
Just checking whether Peltier lost it backwards, or rather it was forward. So it's still going to be... digs it out. Menon through the hands. It's really slick from Canada as they go wide this time for Corrigan on the cutout ball, and then the angled run back from Alysha Corrigan. Tipped on for Menon, a little hole. She'll keep the arms free to Goody. Oh, fingertip control for Totosi now. The handling of the tight forwards is superb. They've got numbers to burn, and Corrigan will get her second on the opposite wing. They are unstoppable at the moment.
It's just the handling ability, the soft hands, moving from whip to whip, really stretching Australia. And again, that speed of ball, playing away, the whip for pass, just everybody in sync, on the shoulders, aware and ready. Totosi, whether it's a forward or a back, they're on each other's shoulders. And then finishing the job, Corrigan got it going on the right hand side.
For the short side maul.
Ball's here, wait here.
But ball's gone down, so doesn't work this time. Solonsi, though, has been working so hard throughout this day. Thought they had it.
You let go.
Guala, the pickup from Latsha. She's played here before, having played in the PWR. She understands what's needed. Keeping it tight. They cannot lose the ball. They've been in this possession before. Can they score first against the Black Ferns? They go short. The reach. The cheer. The score. The Springbok women have put on the first points against the defending champions through Babawa Latsha.
Well, Latsha's going to get the 5 points. But it wasn't until the carry from Solonsi, I think it was, they got the go forward. Here's just the back end. Look at that powerful movement. She tried once, set it up brilliantly, but look at the effort after she puts that ball back to get back into play and then go again right there. Right on the line. That's try time all day long.
So taking too much time around these areas, and just to get a bit of a move on. To Goody brings it away, and they set the drive on Paquin with all their experience. Their 4th World Cup, the 38-year-old Karen Paquin, right in the middle of that with the white head tape. And now Peltier just barking orders at her forwards, regrouping once again. Still going at Canada, marching over the line. They're like a runaway red steam train. And it is McKinley Hunt who finishes.
What a try from the pack. Great variation off the line out, shifted the point of contact in the air, got the drive going, all the momentum. Australia just not able to absorb any of it. Watch here, brilliant take at the top. Goody, quick shift to Menon. Just there, the operations just...
The Black Ferns have scored their first try 3 minutes ago. An opportunity on the 5 metre.
Set!
Joseph feeds, trying to get the turn, the pickup from Olsen-Baker. They go short, and they've got numbers, and they've got the teenage sensation. Braxton, Sorensen-McGee is going to jog it over.
Oh, New Zealand sprinting back to halfway. Now, here comes the pressure from the Black Ferns. I love this, because this is just old school. 8-9 to the right. It was a good defensive scrum by South Africa. 8 to Joseph, missed pass. And there she is, Braxton, Sorensen-McGee, big time talent.
How good must that feel for Kaipo Olsen-Baker? She got injured in that first game against Spain, and it looked like her Rugby World Cup was over. Just like
Canada will probably pressure at the throat.
It falls straight into the hands of Sophie de Goody. Set piece unravelling a little bit for Australia as it's tipped on between Totosi and Menon again, and here they come once more. Canada absorbs some early pressure in this half, and now Fabiola Forteza almost busted busting through, reaching out and scoring. The number 8 stayed in the fight and gets the reward for Canada.
It's a big error, isn't it, from Australia, losing that line out into the safety hands of Djougang. And then just straight away, the pack get to work, recognise their roles, little tip for Theresa there, bounces back out, the little footwork in and out.
Guana made a metre or two, the short pass to Dana Lochner. Tackle! She's met by a black wall. Again, they keep it tight into the double digits of the phases this time. Trying to set up another maul on the Springbok women. But the defence of the Blackferns got up early enough to stop that. Where is the ball is the question. Short side. Ngachua. She's met by 3 Blackfern defenders in Bremner, Miller and Roos. She's already got one to her name, but Vaha'akolo, she'll be itching to get another one. 41 minutes, and that looks like it's gone over. They made the most phases in the match up until this point. The South African fans love it, and Sizopila Solonsi is going to potentially get the lead for the South African women.
She's been good too, Solonsi, in this game. Again, the try score, Latsa, gets some good go forward. And then the number 6 right there gets it on the line. The composure, the patience, the power. Well done, South Africa, they draw it up.
By Aseza Hele. Short ball and met by Vaha'akolo, but still going. Kaipo Olsen-Baker, she's quick. Kaipo Olsen-Baker, not quick enough though. Joseph sees acres of space at the back, and Braxton Sorensen-McGee has scored a hat-trick in round 2 of 3, but she's unable to get her footing. Tackle! So doesn't get a hat-trick this time. Have the South African defenders gotten back? Not enough numbers at the moment. Kaipo Olsen-Baker straightens and scores.
Well, welcome back to the starting lineup. Kaipo Olsen-Baker, she made the initial break just outside the 22 of New Zealand. There was some smart, intelligent play all around. Maya Joseph with a nice box kick. But here's the initial break. Look at that, absorbs the hit, which was massive, coming on the inside. Swaps the ball, look for support play. Great decision to hold on. And from there, because the ball is so quick, Maya Joseph sees the space in behind us. A great chase from Sorensen-McGee, who put our mortgage on her scoring, loses her balance, but look at the number 8.
The change from defence to attack. Tukuafu, Sorensen-McGee puts it on the boot for Letienga to chase. Doesn't get the bounce. Bounces in favour of the Blackferns, and Alana Bremner's there. And now Aisha Letienga's got ball, and she releases Renee Holmes. Jacobs comes in to make a vital tackle. Joseph, Viliko. Maya Joseph. Demand to Michaela too, and they've got numbers on the outside because some boys come off her wing. Stacey Waka on the acceleration. Stacey Waka with the footwork, and Kaipo Olsen-Baker, who's got one, is going to get two.
Oh, the turnover from Rules, I think it was, and they spread it. Braxton Sorensen-McGee sees the space in behind us. A good chase from Letienga and Bremner. Bremner commits herself to the ball, and then Renee Holmes gives the last pass. She did a lot of work in the build-up to that one, and just little pass over the top. Olsen-Baker goes back.
Using her footwork, and that's another penalty against the Black Ferns. Nadine Roos wants to go quickly. Nadine Roos spots some space, and that's great defence by the Black Ferns. Were they 10? That's the question. Trying to go straight over the top. Ball still short and leaky. Is Unela Ngolo is actually going to get one this time. Short again. Kolo. Lerato Makua. Lerato Makua. They didn't get it the first time, but they get it the second time, and Lerato Makua
the try scorer for the Springbok women, gets her second of this Rugby World Cup.
Just felt inevitable, didn't it? You can see there, Rhona straight on the ball. Oh yeah, they're not back to the try line, so that's probably why they had the penalty advantage, but in the end, didn't matter. My call.